thank you for joining me today for some epic surf news. The first thing I want to hit the news today are these fires going on in Ventura, California. It's pretty bad. There's a bunch of property damage. People have been evacuated. And as you can see here, these pictures by Erickson and Sage Erickson show the beginnings of this fire. So this thing is still going on. It's gotten much worse. So I just want to say, my thoughts go out for the people in Ventura, and I'm sure there'll be some opportunities for people to help out with the recovery on this, so we'll just kind of keep our ears open for that. Moving on to surfing news on the global stage, I want to talk about Pipeline Masters, which is coming up in just a couple days. So I typically don't talk about my fantasy team before the event, but this time I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there. So these days, everybody on the World Tour rips. They can all barrel ride, they can all do aerials. So it gets a little trickier to figure out who is going to be the guy at some place like Pipeline. So I'm going to jump right into it. Here's my explanation for my Tier C picks. So Kelly Slater is my first pick. It'll be good to see Kelly Slater out there surfing again. I don't know about players picking and choosing what events they want to do in terms of the professional side, but that's a whole nother story. In any event, if Slater's going to be in it, I'm picking him. He's got some of the most experience at this place, and he has just proven himself. So my other pick in the Tier C is Jadson Andre. He has really improved, stepped up his barrel riding, reef experience, and has shown that. So I really want to root for Jadson Andre. He's been on my fantasy team quite a bit this year. I know he's been struggling, having a tough year, but I really want to see this guy attacking it and showing what I've seen him do before. So let's talk about my Tier B picks. Cano Igarashi is the first one. This kid has been on a roll. I mean, he's got the momentum under his wings. He has been ripping in every condition, every event. He seems well composed. He's just, competing like he wants to be there and like he wants to win a title. So I got him on my fantasy team. So my next pick is Michel Perez. Michel Perez is from Tahiti. He's got maximum reef and barrel riding experience. So he's a natural fit for a Hawaiian win. He's ripe for it. I think he's moved past his butterfly stage of competing against all these top pros and rippers. He seems very comfortable. So I think Michel Perez to be one of the guys that's going to take this thing deep into the event. Okay, so the next pick is Sebastian Esque. This is home turf. The kid rips in powerful waves. He seems to work well with that. I think he struggles probably more with waves that are softer and that don't hit back when he's hitting. And I think he struggles with places like Trestles where if he's hitting and the wave's not hitting back, it throws off his rhythm a little bit. But at the recent Vans World Cup at Sunset, I mean, he was killing it. So I really want to see him do good here. He just seems like he's also kind of, even keeled and feeling good right now. So let's see what happens with that. So my fourth pick on the Tier B is Philippe Toledo. I mean, this guy just rips in anything. So he's easily on my team. I'd like to see him win in Hawaii. I think Hawaii is a good spot for him. Philippe Toledo continues to amaze me, and he just seems unstoppable. So on to my Tier A picks. Adriano de Souza. This guy is one of the hardest hustling guys out there. He competes strong. His results this year have kind of been a roller coaster. This guy surfs huge waves and puts himself deep into the pit without a problem. So Adriano de Souza makes my team almost every time. That's enough said for that. And my other pick is an obvious pick. It's probably someone that everybody has on their fantasy team, John Florence. John Florence is from the North Shore. He lives right near Pipeline. He has just been charging barrels. He's been charging Pipeline since he was a Grom. And as you may know, John Florence is ranked #1 right now, and he just seems really serious. So John Florence is probably a great pick for everybody. So let me know who you're rooting for Pipeline or who you're picking for your fantasy team. Leave it in the comments. Thanks a lot for checking out all the videos. Trying to get more and more out every day. And you can also visit our Facebook page. So thanks again and see you soon.